Greetings, Huntsmen and Huntresses, welcome back to RWBY-JPDE. Okay guys, now it's time to unlock the next part of Coco and Velvet's route. Here we go. Okay, now this took place on Monday night, so let's see what's going on. What a fight that was, although Penny wasn't sharing in the victory as much as I thought she'd be. Alright, let's see what's going on. I think the problem is that she didn't enjoy it quite as much as she thought she would. Although, I can't begin to guess why. Because that would require me to understand how one can enjoy a battle to begin with. Yeah, some people are battle junkies, or people just love to, test their might against other people to see how well they fare. It's a complex thing, but sometimes it's pretty basic. Penny, can I talk to you for a moment? You're so pensive. What's on your mind? It's something on your mind, truth tell. Remember how our 2-on-2 battle? Affirmative. It was the most glorious victory. Is it weird though, every time I hear someone say glorious, I think of Starfire from the Teen Titans cartoon. The one from the 2000s, not the most recent one, Teen Titans Go. And plus, think about it, they're both very similar. They're both bubbly, happy-go-lucky characters. And they both got red hair, and they both got green eyes. Okay, now I want to see Penny dressed as Starfire. That would be adorable. Yeah, maybe for the one not being used as a blunt instrument. Well, it was my idea. It was, although I can't help but notice you were also somewhat disappointed afterwards. Well, I guess I couldn't mask my bereftness at the lack of challenge. Bereftness. Sorry guys. Mask my brieflessness. Oh, brieflessness. Sorry guys, I just cocked up there. A lack of a challenge. Fighting, like many others, is a skill that can be polished and refined. Practitioners are pushed to find more challenging endeavors to continuous self-betterment. True. As Professor Peach declared in a commentary, Miss Velvet and Coco are two of the most skilled second-year students of Beacon. Despite that, I found this show of battle prowess severely lacking. Yeah, Coco really underestimated me. And, well, Velvet didn't really think our match important enough to fight seriously. Despite being on the losing side, she deemed it wasteful. Oh. That seems rude, doesn't it? I mean, maybe Velvet doesn't know the fight meant something to Penny, but would it have been better to just say nothing at this point? Someone as thoughtful as Velvet saying something like that. And I can't blame Coco either. Oop, getting a flashback. What's with you and your team? Velvet is losing. Go, Penny. I bet she's not using a weapon. Ugh, what a screw up this fight has been. I better go and help. She was expecting, or at least wanting her to. So what exactly made Coco deem her usage of a weapon a waste? I'm going to go do some laundry. I'm going to do my laundry. Can I have some change? If you don't know what that reference is, guys, it's from Dan Green, the voice of Yugi. Oh, why so suddenly? Let's just say I realized there are a few murky clothes to wash. Interesting. We all know what that means. Oh, I can do more. It obviously just means I have to go to the thing at the gym. I'm just gonna check if I've got any clothes with Coco. Let's see. I've got some pretty decent stuff that I've got over my several let's playthroughs of this. Oh. Pyrrha's dressed as Starfire. Okay. Do I have any for Coco? Wait, what? Is that supposed to be Enterprise or that's supposed to be... Oh, that's Ed's death, isn't it? Okay. Alright. Oh, here we go. That's what I wanted. I'll see if I can find one for Velvet later. Okay, let's do this. Need to talk with Coco about Velvet. Yeah. Velvet? What about my Bun Bun? Oh, I love that nickname. Bun Bun. It sounds adorable. Oh, deja vu. Alright, so if any of you guys are wondering, she's actually supposed to be dressed as, I think it's supposed to be Justice the Blind from Helltaker. It's the style, it just screams Helltaker to me. Although I don't think Justice had a red headband tied to the side. I may have to look it up. I'll put a picture right next to Coco right now. What do you think? Oh well. It's about, well, I've noticed that she didn't use her weapon at all during our double match, and I was wondering what was up with that. Oh, that? Yeah. Par for the course, really. I mean, this isn't the first time this has happened. Not at all. Velvet has a one-track mind, really. Always worrying about wasting a weapon on something. Have you ever played a role-playing game? Several. No, can't say I have. Heresy! How would I explain this? Basically, in those games, you can find objects, no? Some of those objects are extra rare consumables that can only be used once. There are some players that always keep them for important times and end up finishing the game without even using them. Can't you just said that the weapon has charges? It's not the same thing! It's not that she changes. It's that each of those changes is unique and can't be replaced as easily as loading some new bullets into a gun. Oh! Then isn't she right about not wanting to waste them? This is why I hate dealing with casuals. While it can't be replaced as easily, they're not that hard to replace, and it makes no sense for Velvet to not use her weapon. She needs to because she thinks she may need it more in the future. Keeping your best options for when on more difficult times may present itself is as good, but restraining yourself too much may make otherwise easier tasks a pain in the arse. So you need balance, I guess. You're starting to get it. Indeed, it's not something that I can micromanage by a lead on the field, especially since her changes are unique. But Velvet has a tendency to be conservative. Too conservative. I never have ever managed to get it through her skull. She won't use her weapon at all unless I command her to. She won't, huh? Hey, Coco, what about a rematch? What do you mean a rematch? As I said, a rematch. Only this time Velvet will fight me, the weakest member of my team. Oh, I see. This may be a good idea. I grin and give her a nod. I'm starting to understand the relationship between Velvet and Coco a little more. It's not as hopeless for change as it may seem. Well, enough of that. You're here for anything else other than laundry? Just what we just said. Okay, guys, I think that's it for now. I think I need to go do this. Yeah, it's probably happening the following day. So I'd say, guys, I'll see you in the next part. See you in a bit. And we're back, guys. Let's do this. Okay, so apparently it was just 2 events and that was it. So that was pretty much a pretty simple one to trigger. Let's do this. Time for the rematch with Velvet and Coco. Now, despite the plan, I'm going to need some info about Velvet's fighting style. If I want to succeed, weapon or no weapon, she's still a second year. Penny, I need to talk strategy with you when you come back. You want to know about Velvet's fighting style? Yep. It's close range, right? It is, although... It was surprisingly familiar. Well, she has got a pretty broken semblance. Photograph is basically... She can mimic any fighting style. And yes, guys, this is the new costume I made Velvet wear. It's adorable, isn't it? I love it. There you are. What are you doing here all alone out here, Bun Bun? Coco, just taking some pictures. Ha, without people in them? Yes, I wanted to vary my subject a little. I think it's a good idea. Trying new stuff, I mean. Really? Yeah. I mean, you're always so rigid about things. I mean, you do realize you can do things that aren't inherently tied to your battle efficiency, do you? Yes, I know. I swear though, I'll observe plenty of people too. Ugh, there you go again. Well, never mind about that. I want to tell you that we have a rematch with Penny and Kenshi tonight. A rematch? Coco, can you just accept the loss and not strong-arm Fursies into bloody repetitions for your ego? What? Hey, you got it all wrong! Did I? Yes! It was them who came to me! And just the fact, you're the one who's going to pair up against Kenshi today. Oh! Coco, I'm so proud of you. After you take advantage of the situation, trying your best to beat Kenshi into submission. Yeah, my pride and ego was already pretty damaged from the last time I fought her. Ugh, so many push-ups. I could barely get that many. She was doing it so casually. My pride. Do I really look like that kind of addicted person? Not really. It's just when you're focused on something, you can tend to ignore how the people around you feel about it. I mean, actually, never mind. I should change the locations. Velvet, you saying? See you later for the rematch. I didn't even tell you where that. And she's gone. Fantastic. Don't worry, you'll find it. I mean, how many rabbit foreigners are there in Beacon? For I've seen, she's the only one. Hooray for background people who are just shadows. So, is that what's going on? Let's do this. That'll be good. A little twinkle. Without Professor Peach's commentary, it's just not the same thing. Oh, in that case, would you like me to ask her to? Penny, no, please. I'm sure she wouldn't say no. And that's the problem. This is gonna be fun, Red. Now, let's move to the sturdy area of the amphitheater. I got some frustration to vent. Coco, Yatsuru said he's going to make you pave your own next time. He wouldn't. Ah, come on, Kenshi. Let's move away. Hey, don't leave me hanging like that. I just had my nails done. Ooh, cat fight. That's what it sounds like. This should be far enough. Don't want to get caught in the storm of bullets. I doubt Coco will be able to hold back against Penny. Thanks for your consideration. But you did hold back against Penny, no? You told her so much. Yes, but that was different. It's fine. So will be this. Huh? It wasn't consent, but at times the movements were identical to those of other people I know. Weiss, Yang, even Jack. You mean stances and that? And like? Guards and strikes and footwork, even their openings, too perfect for being a simple imitation. The fact that she got all that from just looking at Velvet almost scares me. What do you think? I think a semblance allows us to copy the body language of people. It's a process that in science is called photographic reflexes. Okay, so how do I push a master of hand-to-hand combat to pull out her weapon when you can't beat her while you beating her didn't work? Well, if losing doesn't work, what about frustrating her? That'll work. Yes, that works. If I just charge my gauntlets and... What's going on? You just backed yourself against the wall. Yep. But why? Come find out. Ooh, there's that look. Well, I'll be. You're pretty good, Penny. You too, Coco. You're such a more enjoyable challenge than Velvet. Speaking of my Bun, Velvet is no slouch. Not even I can beat her in hand-to-hand. Oh my, deja vu. We came up with a plan to force Velvet to step up. Kenji may not be able to beat her in a straight one-on-one, but first, by placing his back against the wall, Kenji can reduce Velvet's available radius of attack by half, limit the way she can come at him, and then use his semblance, Kenji can anticipate Velvet's attacks. And lastly... Oh, what's going on? Oh, Kenji is actually using his weapon. His gauntlets are especially made for hand-to-hand, so rushing in will make her open to a counter-attack. Oh man, that hurt to watch. What happened? So you're going to use your weapons anytime soon? Because I'm not moving from this spot. No, this is fine. I can't. Show Coco how bad decisions you left. Show Coco how many bad decisions you have left in you today. What? What about your pride? Got none? This is going to be the second first year who's going to stomp your butt. I'm the closest thing to a total amateur you can find. Why are you saying that? Because I realize that for good or bad, you expect people to do everything for you, including taking the blame when you resent not having spoken up. I do not. Really? Then how you ever told Coco? No, because I don't want to inconvenience her. And it's still your decision. No right to blame others. Was that part of the plan? Not exactly. And no right to lenient your fate either. A new set of clothes isn't going to change anything. If you're going to choose not to wear them because you think you need to ask permission... Ugh! So, what's it going to be, Velvet? Are you going to keep making yourself a captive in your own world? Or are you going to do something about it? Oh, here we go. She finally decided to. Sweet merciful gods, my eyes! You asked for it. Well, I'll be. You actually managed to... Oh, what the... Why? I didn't exactly like you. How did this happen? Well, this is unexpected. Is my whip really that long? Why did it end up like this? Okay, so I guess a camera allows her to make copies of other people's weapons to go with the movements she duplicates. Still, I didn't suck this much at using my whip. What the hell? Velvet? Do you need a hand? Yes please. The time is a long time away. Well, this is unexpected. Still, mission accomplished. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I guess we'll call this a draw then. Hehe, yes. I had fun, Coco. I'd love to have another spar. Hit me whenever. I'm gonna pass. I'm currently terrified of both of you. I'm sorry, Kenshi. You know, I'm just joking. Mostly. Well, see you around then. Good night. And Velvet? Yes, Kenshi? Don't let up. That was enigmatic. Coco? Yes, Velvet? What is it? Can I talk to you about something? Oh, I know where this is going. Of course, Bun Bun. About anything. You've helped Velvet Scarlatina. Well, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Like us all, like, comment, and subscribe. It's Jeff, and I'm out of here. See ya.